So there is ice on the seats of the bikes. That's gross.
Your balls polishing the rear of a seat. You're not polishing, or you have a big bag. Depends.
One, two, and three. Here we go.
It is amazing where a motorcycle will take you. How do you say now take off your pants in Italian?
Adesso togli i pantaloni e mutande.
Morning, everybody. That was a pretty solid night's sleep, not gonna lie. I thought I might be a bit cold, but I had a big duvet and then put a blanket over the top, and I was good. Looks like they've got a fire going, bit of brekkie. I'm ready to do some riding, more riding. I've done about 600 and something miles so far. What we got?
Croissants, potato, eggs, and sausage.
Very nice. That's how cold it is.
Yes, it's also the bags are. Quanti gradi sono due?
3 is about 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 38. 39.
Yeah, it's going up.
It's
We're
chilly.
lucky.
I forgot, I've got my jet boil so I can make a cup of tea. So the boys were just saying, the chefs, they were saying that apparently there's raccoons. And so the first night they got here, they weren't prepared, and so they left a bunch of stuff out. And the raccoons got all of it. And apparently last night we left out some Halloween candy, because it was Halloween last night. Or yesterday, should I say. And apparently they had all the candy. So there is ice on the seats of the bikes. Yeah, that's my bike too. Everybody else is just a little bit wet. Mine's the frosty one. Why? Why is it just mine? Okay, this one is too. Well, breakfast's over and it is go time. Get them all warmed up. I gotta go get my riding gear on. Hello. Which reminds me of Scrap from Ice Age. Little trail sandwich, and these pants actually come with a sandwich pocket. Look at that! You guys know that I love these portable electric generators, and I use them pretty much every day, whether I'm at home or I'm out on an adventure. Power is something that I rely on constantly, whether I'm charging camera gear for a shoot, keeping the truck ready for an adventure, or running my Starlink when I'm off-grid. The Blvd Elite 100 version 2 works great for all my needs. It's lightweight at just 25 pounds, which means that I can bring it inside in case of a power cut. It's perfect for powering the kettle, the smoothie maker, or even the fridge in an emergency. It's also perfect to charge all of my filming gear, my laptop, phone, GoPros, drones, microphones, you name it. Whether it's in my office or in the middle of the desert, it's great to have so much power in such a portable package. Then when I'm on the road, it keeps my WeBoost and Starlink running so I can stay connected no matter where I am, and the new car charger is now 6 times faster, so I've pretty much got unlimited power. When I'm van camping, I use it to run my fridge and my vent fan, as well as the internet, all while charging off the solar on my roof. It really is amazing that you can get constant clean power no matter where you are. So whether I'm home, on the road, or remote camping, this thing just works. It's quiet, fast charging, built to last, and it fits perfectly for most situations I find myself in needing portable power. If you're interested in finding out more, I will leave a link below, and I even have a discount for you. Okay, back to the episode. So in the morning we were put through a skills test with some basic training so the guides could see exactly what they were working with. I'd also like to point out, our 3 guides were all extremely accomplished riders. Lorenzo and Giannanesto had completed 7 or 8 Dakar rallies between them, and Pradelli was a 5-time hard enduro world champion. It did feel a bit like Lionel Messi being brought in to teach a bunch of amputees how to play football, but I wasn't complaining. It started off with a brake test, progressively getting faster and faster, and then after that we tackled a slow speed figure of 8, which was actually a lot more challenging than it looked on the soft sand. We then headed to another spot where we had a couple of natural obstacles to practice on, and I felt pretty confident through it all, and the skill level of the group was definitely all very similar, which made me feel much better about myself.
How do you say do a wheelie in Italian?
Well, we have several impennare.
Impennare. With this.
Bravo.
While I'm a competent rider, 90% of my riding has been on-road, so I was a little bit concerned going into this that I might be low on talent versus the rest of the group. Thankfully though, that wasn't the case, and we all passed our basic training with a gold star and were told we could be trusted to take the more difficult route the guides had planned for us.
Well, it's go time. Everybody has completed their basic training. We are all certified, good to go on this trail ride. Apparently we're going to do the big loop, which is the, I guess, most technical one that they offer. They have other ones if they think that people need it, but apparently we're all good for it. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what awesome trails we get on.
Our route took us from base camp along the Colorado River and onto the freeway. Once we hit the dirt, it was a mixture of loose gravel and then the occasional section of soft sand, which, I'll be honest, is pretty terrifying when you're not used to it. 1 second everything's good, and then the next your handlebars are pointed the opposite way, and there's pretty much nothing you can do about it but hope for the best. There were a couple of spills from riders in the group, but thankfully nobody got hurt and the bikes kept running. So we continued to snake our way through the desert until we found a beautiful vista to stop and have some lunch.
So we've just stopped for a spot of lunch. What an absolutely epic place to do it. This has just been great. It's really nice getting comfortable with the bike and just getting more confident with how it feels off-road. And having ridden now about 800 miles on this bike, most of which were on-road, it is a completely different beast off-road. On-road, the seat's not very comfortable for long-haul stuff, so it's definitely not a touring bike by any stretch. But out here, it just feels so nice. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed. I'll be even more impressed when I've got a sandwich in my hand. Let's see, what did the chefs prepare for me? They did me a vegetarian sandwich. Oh, a triple decker. I haven't had a triple decker sandwich in forever.
I just want to catch you and let you know you've been riding it a lot in that Menards before. Well,
What you got?
I don't know.
Some treasure?
Probably yes.
That's someone's grandmother that was in there. You've just poured her all out. Take it home, little piece of treasure.
And that's what happens when you're a 5-time world hard enduro champion.
That's gross. Did anybody lose a deer hoof?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, it's right here.
All right, thank you.
The rest of that has to be somewhere. Unless something just ran off with its hoof. Look at that. What the hell? Do you want its pelt? Well, here's some more of it. Looks like a pelvis. Spine. Happy Halloween. That's pretty cool, honestly.
That is cool.
Yeah, you should keep that. Cool little ornament.
This is dirt.
Yeah. Look at the jawbone. So Dan thinks it was probably a cow, which makes sense because they do graze out here.
After lunch we carried on, exploring Moab's maze of single track. We came across some more technical obstacles, which were a fun challenge that caught out a few of the riders in the group, but thankfully I managed to get through it all unscathed, slowly building my confidence with each mile. Every now and then we'd stop for a little more real-world coaching from Lorenzo, whose unique teaching style was hilarious.
Your balls polishing the rear of a seat. You're not polishing, or you have a big bag. Depends.
Sadly, I didn't get it on camera, but his best advice to me when I asked what to do in soft sand when I felt the front end wandering was quite simple. You just have to not give a single fuck. Which is crazy though, because it does actually work. And once I stopped death gripping the handlebars in the sand and just let the bike do its thing, it was much less stressful.
So this is the shit that I don't like. Like really soft sand, and it makes the front end super like wishy-washy. Does not inspire much confidence at all. I'm sure there's a way to ride in it, but I don't know it, so I just clench my butthole and hope for the best.
As we approached the end of the trail, I was really starting to feel connected with the bike, and rather than thinking about what I needed to do, I just started feeling it. Rider and machine in sync, and it felt great.
Just that last little bit, kind of reflecting on all of the little lessons, and like, yeah, I feel 100 times more confident on the bike than I did this morning.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. You've been, honestly, you've been such an amazing guide.
Thank you, thank you. Really, it's the best gift you can give is this one. When I see that you have a lot more of confidence, and this is so beautiful.
The ride back to base camp took us along State Route 128, which has to be one of the most beautiful roads I've ever been on. It follows the Colorado River as it snakes through the canyon, and you are flanked by huge cliffs and stunning open plains with breathtaking views in literally every direction. Definitely a must-do if you ever find yourself in Moab. As we pulled back into camp, there was only one thing on my mind.
Oh,
This is for you, sir.
thank you,
Thank
man.
you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to you. Such a nice ride, man.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
So good. All right, I'm gonna get me one now.
Yeah, of course.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
You're gonna need fuel, but if you have any issues with the
Such a good group of people. Lorenzo was the guy that led the group. He was so good. I mean, everybody was. The instruction was amazing. The confidence that I have now versus even just this morning is insane. Just not being scared to go with the bike rather than like death grip every time the front end gets a little loose or the back end gets a bit squirrely. So yeah, I feel like I've leveled up in my off-road riding from this, for sure. Amazing. Right, I'm gonna go and shower, I think, and then reconvene, and I'll show you what we've got for dinner. I don't know what the boys are cooking up, but I know it's gonna be amazing. So I think everybody started to shower at the same time, and there was no hot water. It ran for like 20 seconds. I was like, oh, this is really nice. Good water pressure, nice and warm. And then it just went ice cold. And I don't know who it is that's showering next to me, but I just kept hearing, ooh, ah, ah. So I think it's one of the Italians. Oh, well, I'm awake. So fresh and so clean. Ooh, what are these?
Yeah, I bought and I put there.
What?
Yeah. So this was a IPA that you told me that I bought some other IPA that is
Hazy, yeah.
IPA, that I just put
Very
10
nice.
minutes ago.
Ooh, look at that fire.
And that people couldn't be nicer.
Oh yeah. Look at these wizards.
Okay.
Beautiful. Amazing. Thank you very much. So they're doing carbonara for dinner, and obviously that has bacon. So they've very kindly done me one without bacon.
Carbonara.
If you want more, this is yours.
Amazing. I will definitely want more because that is delicious. Seriously, like, I've eaten in some phenomenal Italian restaurants in my life. This is like right up there with the very top. So good. So good. And they cook it out the back of a Jeep. It's 20 to 9 and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty pooped. I could go to bed right now. We also have time change tonight, so it means we get an extra hour in bed, which is going to be bliss, because we do have a ride in the morning as well. Bunch of people, drinking, chatting, catching up, talking shop, fire, out in the middle of nowhere. This is what it's all about. Morning everyone, last day here in Moab. Bikes are all ready, all gassed up. It was time change last night, so I was really excited about an extra hour in bed, but it seems like everybody just got up an extra hour early. But it's a bit chilly. Here he is, Dan the man. What's up? Good morning. Shouldn't you be wearing a helmet, sir? Don't worry, I won't put this footage in.
I told my wife we're gonna be famous.
Gonna make you famous.
Hey, don't.
Did you go with some buddies or?
This is it, last day, last ride. I'm gonna go out and check Shafer Canyon and Long Trail, which are two gorgeous, gorgeous trails out here. So everyone's going to keep a shiny side up. Enjoy today. We're going to have a blast.
Surprisingly, I wasn't too sore on day 2, which I'm putting down to the similar riding position to my Sea-Doo. It's definitely a lot harder on a motorcycle, but I was expecting to wake up crippled after 80 miles of trying not to fall off the Tuareg. Thankfully, the trail we were about to ride wasn't too crazy, other than a small puddle and then an off-camber climb, and it was easy enough that I could just take in the beauty around me.
It is amazing where a motorcycle will take you. So this is actually the second time I've been here, and I feel like it gets more and more spectacular every time. It is just stunning.
The Shafer switchbacks are world famous, and somewhat reminiscent of the also world famous Stelvio Pass, but these are dirt, a lot tighter, and have a much larger drop off the side. The reward at the top was well worth the risk getting up there though, once again with some of the most breathtaking views I've ever seen.
Yeah, do you think you could put a bike over there?
Maybe.
I think you could get one over there. How do you say now take off your pants in Italian?
Adesso togli i pantaloni e mutande.
So this is the tippy top of Shafer Canyon Trail, and so we've come all the way from down there in the canyon and then through all these switchbacks and then up to here, and it is one of the most spectacular views I've ever seen all over the world. Just astonishing. And the cool thing about this is, if you want to come and check out this spot, you actually don't have to do all of those scary switchbacks. You can get to it from the main road that's up there, and the trail itself you could do in basically any SUV. So if you do want to come out, rent an SUV in Moab and then come here. So worth it.
È sicuro lì? Sì. Se uno scivola?
Muore.
I think Sicuro Lee means, is it secure, because it's very close to the edge of that cliff.
As my time in Moab was coming to an end, I reflected back on the journey, which had taken me from Southern California, where I first picked up the bike, all the way out here to Moab in Utah. I'd come a long way, not just in miles, but in confidence too. And I've always subscribed to the be the dumbest man in the room mindset, where you surround yourself with people more knowledgeable and experienced than yourself and learn from them. On this trip, I'd been fortunate enough to be taught by some of the world's best riders on some of the world's best trails, and I do not take that for granted. I felt proud of myself for the progress I'd made. I was beginning to consider myself an intermediate off-road rider, not a beginner anymore. That was until I nearly stacked it riding through the gate to our campsite, and then I felt like a beginner again.
Oh, that would have been fucking hilarious. Oh my god, if I'd put that down right as we're coming back. Oh, buddy.
And we made it back to camp safe and sound after 2 phenomenal days of riding. I have just had so much fun, and I really can't thank the team here enough. Everybody that made this so special. It was just such a great experience. The coaching was amazing, the food was amazing, the company was amazing. All the people on this trip just made it so special, and yeah, I would definitely love to do an event like this again. Well worth the 790 miles, I think it ended up being. Wow, this net is really dusty. I think it was about 790 miles total that I did from my front door to here, getting back at the end of these 2 days of riding. So getting to experience the Tuareg out on the road and off-road really gave me a good opportunity to get a feel for the bike, and this is where it's most at home. The touring stuff, yeah, it was great. It got me here. It's not the most comfortable bike for long distance riding that I've ever been on, but that's not what it's made for. It's made for this. And out there, the amount of confidence that it gave me was phenomenal. Like, I come from road riding, I've done a very little bit of off-road riding, and the fact that we just did some of the most beautiful trails and that bike got me there and got me back safely is a testament to how good it is and also how good this coaching was. So yeah, I am a happy chappy. Little bit of an unhappy chappy because I've got to drive 9 hours home right now, but next week we're going to SEMA. We're going to go and check out all the new goodies there, so it's going to be a fun week. Busy as usual, but I'm living the dream, because how can I complain about getting to do this for a living? And it's because of you guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for commenting, liking, doing all the things. Share this video with your friends if you think they'd enjoy it. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what should be my next adventure. What should I do next? I know it's going to be Sea-Doo stuff, and guess what? It is. See you on the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. Be good people, make good choices. And until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. See ya.